Alrighty, here we go. This is episode 1 of the Dreamy Paths Podcast. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Anthony DeSaro.
And my name is Kevin Gush.
And we're going to have some fun today. We got a couple of topics. But just before we get started, we're just going to kind of introduce ourselves. Do you want to go first?
Sure, man. So my name is Kevin, and I'm the Senior Executive Director here at the Academy of Dreams. I've been here for coming up on 3 years now. And I used to work at Rocket Mortgage, and I was there for 10 years to the day. I did kind of a little bit of everything. I was mostly in marketing and things like that. And found out that I really just needed to make a change, to do something different, to give back. And luckily enough, I found the Academy, and it's been with them ever since, and I wouldn't give it up for the world to do what I do, man. For these students here and for these team members and you guys, I love it, and it's where I need to be. So
absolutely, I love that. It's a good intro, solid. I don't know if I can top.
I think you can.
So I found the Academy last year in February. I was in college. I didn't know programs like this existed. It's been 1 year now.
Has it really been a year?
It's been a year and 10 days. A year and 10 days. February 15th. Today's the 25th.
Congrats on that, dude.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So I was coming out of college. I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do, what career. The job market, essentially, I went to school for social work. And the job market for that, I had a couple of different internships. I learned a lot. But I wanted to work directly with the population. Mm-hmm. I didn't want to be sitting behind a desk. This place ended up being the perfect fit. You get a little bit of action. Of course, there's always some sort of paperwork to do.
Always, man.
I love coming here. I enjoy the students. I enjoy the staff. It's nice to be directly with everybody, and you get to see the progress every day. Get to see these guys grow.
Yeah.
So
you get to celebrate those little wins.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
it's all about the little wins.
A lot of people always think like that, there needs to be like this grandiose change, and to for them to grow. And
right.
It's not always the case. It's you really want to celebrate those little wins, because those are the ones that matter.
Right. Right. And that's a good point. And we'll actually, hopefully we can touch on that more.
Yeah.
But going down the line here, we'll keep it moving. I won't talk too much. Well,
yes, you will. Yes, you absolutely will, man. We love you for it. Kind of about the program here. Okay. Just a little bit about the Academy. I think the Academy is going on into its 9th year. It is in its 9th year now.
Has it been 9 years?
It's been 9 years.
Wow.
Since the Academy has been started by Sandy. And it was started for the reason is her son, Mikey, was the reason the Academy was started, because he didn't really have anywhere else to go after high school. And the programs that were available at the time, Sandy said she just wasn't really feeling the programs, that she wasn't going to get, like Mikey wasn't going to get what he wanted out of it, like what she wanted for him out of it. So she's like, well, screw it, I'll just do it myself.
Yeah.
And to take that on, think about that. Like her being a nurse, she was a nurse for almost 20 years. Wow. And 17 years, I think is what she said. So almost 20 years. And to have that drive of just like, I need to do this. Like, I need to make this happen. And to see where it's at now is
that's
unreal.
A lot. That's scary. I mean,
it is
scary.
A lot to take on. It is.
And I can kind of relate too. So for just a little bit of background, I mainly got into this field because of my brother. He's special needs. He's nonverbal. He's autistic. And actually, it's kind of interesting enough. The same issue that Sandy was kind of running into with her son. Okay, he's outgrown the public school system. Mm-hmm. That's the same issue, we're kind of looking into now. My brother personally has 1 year left at this point. So now it's like, okay, where do you go from there?
Right.
I'm sure a lot of people out there can, relate,
I'm sure.
Son or daughter, whatever the case may
Cousin,
be, when it comes to finding a program or some sort of respite, or, during the day, you need a break, from that.
Yeah.
So
absolutely need a break.
What programs are out there? It's tough.
And what program will be good for your child?
And that's the one thing
there are
too.
different programs.
Yep. There are different programs. And Sandy, that's the one thing I give Sandy credit to. She always says that, she always says, when people come here to tour, she encourages them to check out other programs.
Yeah.
You don't know what's out there.
You don't.
You know.
You don't. And you don't know what's going to be the right fit for your student
Absolutely.
either.
Yeah.
So I think it's good that there are other programs to be able to benefit, to be able to help everybody,
Yeah.
all the students who need it. And we're fortunate enough here at the Academy to be able to service 2 counties, which is a very rare feat for a skill building day program here. We're able to service 2 counties where a lot of other programs don't.
So how many students do we have total right now?
Right now, I just counted. I think we're at my favorite number, believe it or not, 42.
42?
Yeah, 42.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we are at 42 right now. And for anybody out there who gets that, thank you. I already love you.
There we go. Yeah.
Appreciate it. So, but yeah, that's kind of like what we do here at the Academy. It's kind of what the Academy is about. We really try to strive here for our students. Yeah. We really try to make it where, they get something out of the program, and like I said, we do celebrate those little wins, and we have all these little things that we do, for them, and like I said, it's wonderful to see how our students thrive.
What are some of the things we do here?
Yeah, so it's really kind of fascinating how we have it. How we have it, our schedules and stuff here, because having been here for about 3 years now, we try and we kind of fail forward is the best way to describe it. It's like we try something, and if it doesn't work, okay, we learned from it and we'll move on. So like right now, how we have it, where our classes are rotational. So we have like math is 45 minutes, like our functional math. Art is 45 minutes, reading or library time, all of those different classes, most of the classes that we do are 45 minutes because it builds the schedule. It builds in structure. So if you're just being like, oh, okay, everybody in this class, but if we had 42 students taking one class.
No.
Exactly.
No.
Exactly.
No.
So when you break it down into the groups that we have, then plus functional rotational classes, it adds structure for all of them, and they're all happy, and they all are getting a more personalized learning experience versus having a group of 42 students with a bunch of teachers running around trying to figure out what's going on.
Yeah.
Like that doesn't work. That's called chaos.
Right. I think having the groups is excellent, and and it's pretty thorough. I mean, we've even hired we have an actual licensed teacher.
We do
through the state.
We
of
do,
Michigan.
and she's awesome.
Yeah,
she's really cool. In fact, all of our staff here,
Sandy she's a really nice kind of I'd say it's a vetting process, but
it is a vetting process.
She picks good staff. So we're very
we have a good crew here.
We have a good crew. But some of the things that we work on too is just math, science,
cooking,
reading, English, and like you said earlier, these are functional skills. These are skills that can be used
life skills
in life,
in independent skill building,
a occupational setting, in a a career, a job, and that's the
school
goal too. The main goal is to get these guys to a point, hopefully,
correct.
We work on it over time. For those who get to go through the process, or excuse me, who get to who go through the steps, everything else, and go through it, because some of it just I would say we do a little bit of respite. I'd say we do some respite for sure.
Yep.
And then some of the students definitely who are able to function at a little bit of a
more independent level.
Gotcha. They're able to go out into the community and go and hopefully secure some sort of employment. Some sort of, and be able to use those skills. But it takes time.
It does take time. It really does. And speaking of being out in the community and things like that, that's for everybody listening, that's one of the big things that we strive here, from the Academy's perspective of being out in the community, because, our students, they deserve it. Our students, are everybody, they're just like everybody else.
Right.
And, do they need a little bit of extra help here and there? Yeah. And that's okay.
I do too.
I do too.
I come to, it's
I get it, man.
ask for help.
It is. And, and I have a lot of thoughts here. A lot of thoughts, but like I said, we do a lot of community building, and I think to add to that too, with our community building, like you were saying, with functional jobs and building those skills, those work and life skills. It's incredible that we have the opportunity to actually open a business.
And that's
an opportunity for them to be able to even hone those skills more.
That's a big point.
Yeah.
You made there.
And
the fact that this program, just what we've done, in general, there's so much, and just to have the connections, and I'll kind of name drop here. We've got wonderful, job skills,
job sites.
Yeah,
you're welcome. We do have a lot of good job sites for our students.
We'll kind of name drop here. We got Modern Cone.
We do.
EOS.
We do.
Ramshorn.
Yep. You want to go with the fourth one? You want the fourth one? Oh, Anthony, that's ours, man.
Oh, that's right.
That's right. Yeah, Dreamy Soup and More. That's right.
About that a little bit.
Yeah, we can absolutely talk about Dreamy Soup and More.
We've been selling some soups.
Oh,
we're getting into the well, I don't think we can legally call us the kitchen, but
no,
I think
it's incredible. So,
well, we have
everything is, we are Serve Safe certified.
Yes.
Our kitchen, everything is kept up to date. We have health department comes in every 6 months to take a look at us, and everything is up to code. And what's cool about Dreamy Soup, we actually started, if you can believe it, Dreamy Soup back in 2023.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, April of 2023 is when Dreamy Soup started. And Sandy just started picking soups, and we just kind of started making them, her and I. And kind of just.
They're good, too.
And it's kind of evolved since then. We're averaging probably about, and this is outside of our physical location right now, which is opening up so soon. And we're so excited. We actually have 27 different types of soup.
I was going to ask how many soups.
Yeah, we have 27 current. No, I take that back. Yeah, 27. Yeah, 27 different types of soup. I had to think about it for a second because we just changed one out. And that's what's cool too, is we're able to be flexible enough to change it out. And one of the things that we love with our soup is we love the feedback.
Yeah.
Give us the feedback. Give us your because nothing. Feedback is a gift. And you don't get better, and you don't, update, and you don't stay ahead of the game without it. If you're staying stagnant,
Well, I might sound biased so far. I don't
Sure.
have any complaints. It is really good stuff.
It is.
A wonderful chef. His name's Brian. Excellent
100%.
guy.
He's a great guy.
Yeah. Wonderful stuff.
And the students help with it too.
And the students, the students definitely help. And that's wonderful.
Brian makes sure that they are completely safe with any hair nets, gloves, shows them specifically how to do anything, and watches over them. Yeah, I have too. He's phenomenal.
Yeah.
And I'm very, very proud of the, not only the Academy and everybody here, but I'm also very, very proud of, just kind of what we built.
And the sales have been good. We're I see probably, just from where we've started, probably like 9 to 12 soup orders a day. Like that's pretty.
Yeah, and they're big orders too.
That's just the 4 days we're here.
I know. Yeah, because we're a Monday through Thursday program. We're a 9 to 3 program here. So, and the nice part is when Dreamy Soup does open, it will be a Friday thing. There'll be some different hours and things like that. Yeah. But it's mostly for our students to be able to learn and things like that. Right. The nice part and the benefit is that we get to community build.
And that's a good point too. I'll say
and everybody loves
the
soup.
idea with and everybody loves soup.
Everybody loves soup.
And I love that, just going back to Sandy, again, with everything that she does, she started a separate business, not just for the school.
Yeah.
Not just to bring in another stream of, income.
Right.
That's obviously important.
Sure.
But to incorporate the fact, the students can learn from this. They
Yeah,
can learn,
it's a huge benefit.
Yeah.
It's a huge game. It's a game changer.
Everything that she plans out, it's for these
it's
kids.
methodical.
I can't
Yeah.
say that. I can't stress that enough.
I know.
It really is.
It's incredible.
Just kind of switching gears here.
Sure.
We're talking a lot about the school. Some of the topics that we're doing in class right now. So every year, this one's kind of fun. We'll switch it up here. The Iditarod.
Oh,
We'll talk a
who
little bit
knows
about
about
that.
the Iditarod?
I learned a lot.
There's a lot of people. I've come to find out that like I haven't been here for 3 years. The Iditarod, like they love it. The students are incredible when it comes to the Iditarod. They can tell you all the how many miles it is, where it goes, names of the mushers, the dogs, the whole 9 yards.
Well, it's fun too.
It's so crazy.
It's a little competitive. Nothing always good to have a little competition.
Of course,
so students pick a musher.
Yes.
And then what is what happens usually when the musher when they win?
When they win, I think when they win, there's like there's a cash prize for it. I know there's a cash prize for it. But one of the things, there's a couple of things that we actually do here for the Iditarod is we actually rent the GPSs, like the whole thing for the sleds.
That's right.
And that way we can track them in real time where they're moving to like each spot. And we do that. Every student gets to pick out a musher. They get to do banners and stuff. And I think too, Cameron, our multimedia manager over here, is going to be doing something with those banners for the students and things like that to really make sure, hopefully, that the mushers actually get to see them this year.
Oh,
yeah. Wow. Like shout out stuff. It's going to be really, really cool.
That's really cool. Yeah, that's really cool.
We're super excited. That's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah. I remember just coming in last year, just doing the Iditarod. We had the dioramas.
Yeah.
We were doing
displays. That's right. I forgot
those were pretty impressive. Yeah.
Those are fun.
Yeah,
those were fun. It's crazy to see just like what they go through.
Oh yeah.
Like what the dogs go through and how the mushers they take care of those dogs. Like they are family. They really, really do what they can. And there are some dangerous situations there, whether it's weather related, it could be animal related. I know that at one point there was a giant moose they had to either stop or go around or something like that. I don't remember the entire thing, but
I didn't even know that moose
and were
that aggressive.
Oh my God, they're super territorial. They're also gigantic.
Yeah.
They're like, I don't know, what are they, like 9 feet tall or something? Or even more?
I'll take your word.
They're crazy
I'll
tall.
take your word for it. Yeah.
But as far as like I said, topics that we're going to discuss, that we'll focus on, it's kind of the gambit, really. We do plan on doing some, talking about what the students are doing, kind of what's going on in the community, life stuff, headline stories, things like that. Really just kind of.
We'll hit on some topics.
Yeah.
Luckily, we there's so much we could talk about, but I'll try to keep it. I'll try to keep it organized.
For sure.
Cam, I see something here. Now, I haven't seen this yet, and I saw this morning. This is our little.
You talking about the one the bullet point after?
I'm looking right here. What is this?
Yeah,
it's something about a duct taped banana.
Okay.
Can we explain that?
Do you have any idea what this is?
I have no idea.
No idea. Okay.
Duct tape
so
banana.
I do, and I wish I didn't. But
do I want to know?
Yeah. You know what? I think you need to know. I really do.
It's on a need to know.
It's on a need to know, and you need to know. So this duct taped banana thing apparently is an art piece.
Okay.
All right.
Is this like the guy who does the Campbell soup?
No.
Who's the Campbell soup artist? You know what I'm talking about?
Andy Warhol. There you go.
Is it an Andy Warhol painting?
It is not.
No? Okay.
No, it is not. Right. But thank you, Cam, for the Andy Warhol thing. No. So this duct taped banana is infuriating to me. I think it's just absolutely asinine, and I can't stand it. But in any case, for whatever reason, this artist decided to go, you know what? I think that banana needs to be duct taped to a wall. And he did it. He literally, just literally duct taped a banana to the wall, and it sold for, I'm not joking you, $4.6 million.
Are you serious?
I swear to God. And then the guy who bought it took it off the wall and ate it.
He ate the banana?
He ate the banana. But here's what I then...
Good for him.
I know,
That's
right?
an expensive banana.
I know, right? That must have been the best banana ever. Here's what I then end up finding out. As the banana rots, they replace it. So it's not the same banana. But whenever you go to that that wherever that art is, that duct taped banana to the wall, it's a different banana, but it's still that art piece. And the fact that I'm talking about it and giving it publicity is infuriating to me.
So, all right, new idea here.
Hit me with
saying,
it. Do we do Apple packaging tape?
Maybe we'll do. I don't know. We'll just
Kiwi blue tape. What are we doing here?
Blue tape?
I don't know. We got to come up with something here.
We'll take. I don't know. Maybe like one of our soups.
Sure, we could do that.
We'll just duct
We'll
tape
do like
it to the
Marry
wall.
Me Chicken Velcro.
And then we'll just,
perfect. I don't know
when
what
someone buys a soup, we'll just replace it.
You just hear it like rip off the wall and stuff like that, and just here you go.
There we go. Apparently, I'm doing
it's $5 million for this
in my lifetime. I'm trying too hard. Maybe I should have been.
I know.
Got to scale down.
I got to start thinking outside the box.
That's insane.
Now, I agree.
Did we make a video?
We did. Oh, that's right. Cam, because I think Cam asked the students about it, and I know there was some really good reactions.
I don't. Students get some reactions. I'll have to see that.
You got to watch it, man. And anybody who's listening to the podcast right now, please go check us out on Facebook, Instagram, X. We are Academy of Dreams and also Dreamy Soup and more. It's the ampersand sign.
There we go. There's the plug.
There's the plug.
All right.
What's coming up next? So, yeah, do you really think, going back to, just real quick, though, going back to that duct tape banana thing, if you had to pick a fruit to tape to a wall, which one would you pick?
Oh, is this what we asked? Like okay.
I don't know. I don't know if this, yeah, if you had to pick a fruit, which one would you pick to the, which one would you stick to the wall?
You know what? I don't really like kiwis, so I probably put
you go with kiwi. That's fair.
Put that one to
That's fair. I would do limes because I hate limes.
I love limes.
I hate limes.
You don't like lime?
No. That's since the head injury. That's a head injury one.
It's another topic.
Yeah, that is another topic, but that's definitely a head injury one.
Well,
that and ketchup.
Is ketchup a fruit?
It is. Tomatoes are.
Tomatoes a fruit.
Yeah, but vinegar isn't.
Vinegar? Or is that a fruit?
No.
What, vinegar.
Vinegar's in ketchup.
Oh.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. March 3rd, everybody, is Dr. Seuss Day.
Oh, okay.
What's your favorite book? Tell me.
My favorite book?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I actually have to think about it. Mm-hmm. Is it the Starbelly Meeches or the Meeches? Do you know what I'm talking about? Somebody out there.
You lost me on that one.
The Starbelly Meeches.
I have no. Is that like a book or is it like a character?
Sneeches or Meeches?
I think that I have no idea, man. The second time you said that.
They're the ones. So I like the book, and I'll tell you why. Because it hits on the topic of kind of like, basically, in this book. Mm-hmm. And I read it when I was younger. I'm probably messing up the name here. The Sneeches or Meeches. They're these big, tall, yellow like bird figures, and it's a Dr. Seuss book.
Okay.
And basically, they walk around, and the ones with the stars on the bellies, they're like, hey, like in the book, they're like, oh, we are, like they believe that like we're actually like superior. We're better than you. And then the book kind of talks about like how,
are we talking like class diversity?
Yeah,
that's
like
what it sounds
basically
like.
it's a Dr. Seuss book
or
based on like the caste system. Essentially,
oh my
God, they're like the untouchables, right?
Really, I have no idea.
Basically, they're
I've
like
never heard that.
we're better than you and everything else. And the book kind of like talks about like and then I think in the book one of the Meeches finds out like where the printing machine is to get the star printed on there. So then he just basically
prints them all
off. Yeah, and then now everyone is unified. But I kind of like it because the character in the book's like kind of sad, and then he goes through this whole like progression. I'd have to read it again.
Interesting.
That's
crazy.
It's just like to put that in a children's book, kind of like talking about like we're the untouchable society. It's kind of Is it Sneeches? Thank you, Cam.
Sneeches.
The
and
Sneeches,
other stories.
The Sneeches and other stories.
Interesting.
The Starbelly Sneeches, yeah.
Huh.
I guess there's other stories in there too. Thank you. The Starbelly Sneeches.
Wow.
That is one of my favorite Dr. Seuss books because I think it's kind of impressive how he was able to kind of put that in there. But it's weird as you're like that's a children's book.
Mm-hmm.
You're talking about like just different levels of like society. I don't know.
That's wild.
Yeah, kind of.
I had no idea that one existed.
You gotta.
I mean, I don't have anything like anything like I like Dr. Seuss.
I learned so many.
I mean, I think it's probably
books.
like the places you'll go.
All the places you'll go.
Yeah, all the
that's a
places
lot.
you'll go.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
probably my
that's
personal
a good
favorite.
one.
But
That's a good
yeah,
one.
the students love Dr. Seuss. There's a few of them that just can't get enough of them. And I know here specifically, Sandy and I actually went through the library picking them all out one day.
Yeah.
And she's got a couple that I think
I'm
are
looking right
original.
now. There's-
Like original Dr. Seuss
I'm looking at a
first
couple
edition
right now.
prints over here. And they're beautiful.
Yeah.
I can't read any of them.
We could probably tape that to the wall, get a couple million.
Oh, yeah. We'll tape those to the
I'm
wall.
kidding. We'll tape
Let's
those
do
to the
that.
wall.
Okay. Anthony, I know this next topic this one's all you.
Oh,
I have a personal opinion on it,
okay.
but I know you are
Can I
adamant.
put a brand in here? So if
Well,
Ice Mountain
not
wants to-
sponsored, by the
we're
way.
not sponsored, but for the next one, our next topic's a water bottle debate. Best bottles of water. Is there a difference in taste? I think so. My mom doesn't think so.
Sure.
I think there's a difference, but I call her crazy. But
I call mine crazy.
I think
too.
we can all agree, and I would love to see like a poll. Could we like do a poll, like which water?
I'm sure we
better,
could.
like, or which one's like the worst or the best? Because Kevin, I think we can all agree.
We had a little
I think-
pre-discussion
a
about
little
it.
pre-discussion.
We want to do a 3-2-1
3, 2, 1.
on the worst.
The worst one.
3, 2, 1. Dasani. 100%.
Dasani.
100% Dasani.
Dasani
It's
is the
full of salt and it leaves the worst coating in your mouth.
Salt.
I don't know.
In water.
Literally.
I
So
understand maybe electrolytes.
Okay, you took the words out of my mouth.
But there's actual.
But it's not.
salt
But
in
it's
the
not an
water.
electrolyte water.
It's not.
It's not.
And it's made by Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
Why is Coca-Cola making a water? Evil stuff.
I don't know.
Although I do like Coca-Cola over Pepsi, but that's another topic.
Is
But
that another topic?
I think Ice Mountain.
You an
I
Ice
don't know if
Mountain
you
boy?
can see that.
Oh.
Ice Mountain. That's
not
the
sponsored.
One, man. Not
sponsored.
That
This is the one I'm using. It's called From the Tap.
from the tap. It's a
Because I'm
classic.
not picky, and it's free, and I don't have to buy bottles of plastic.
Well, this is spring water, right? I don't know what
Is it?
mountain. I don't know what mountain this is from or glacier.
It's from the
Oh,
Ice Mountain.
It says proudly sourced in Michigan. I did not know that actually.
Wait,
Where,
what? Where?
Sanctuary Springs, Rodney, Everett Springs, and or White Pine Springs. Okay.
I had
Proudly
no idea.
sourced. It's this
Interesting.
in general. I'm gonna go a little off topic here.
Sure.
I will say the one thing about Michigan, yeah, it's cold here, but people from all around the world actually travel here to look at our water purification systems. Like legitimately,
It's good.
No, like we have the Great Lakes. So
got 5
people
of
will
them.
literally like from other countries like will fly here to study our water
Filtration
Our
systems?
seriously, yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
I don't think I knew that. We literally have other people like from other countries coming over here to study our waters.
We legitimately have like some of the best water like
Quality.
quality. like,
Heck
in the
yeah,
world.
let's go Michigan.
Yeah.
I love it. Anthony, everybody here. Anthony, I really do think this is a good first episode. I can't wait to kind of see like where we go with it. The topics up for discussion, guests that would be really cool to have here. I really think said everybody listening, just thank you so much for being who you are. I said we love to get some sponsors in here and some other cool folks, and maybe take it out on the road one day and kind of see where it goes. You know, do a walking podcast and stuff like that, meet and greet type of deal. I think that'd be a lot of fun.
That'd be interesting. We got some fun stuff.
We
planned,
do.
I think.
We really do.
We're,
So everybody here, thank you so much again for listening to the Dreamy Paths Podcast, Episode 1. You're able to find this podcast anywhere. Our podcasts are available. It could be Apple, Spotify, Google, YouTube, whatever's clever for you. And to preface this as well, we like to end our podcast with a trivia question. So on the next podcast, you will be able to hear the answer for it. So, but if you would be so kind as to share our trivia question for today.
All right, here it is. What year was Academy of Dreams officially founded?
Ooh.
I don't even know that answer, so I'm gonna have to find out.
You don't?
Maybe I'll tune into the next.
Yeah, I think you probably should.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. So, again, thank you everybody so much. Appreciate you. Have yourselves a great day, evening, morning, whatever's clever for you. And thank you for being who you are.
Thank you for watching.